Hello, now my audio is working. We are. There we go. My mic is now definitely working at least. There we go. That's one. And there we go. Everything is probably set up just in time. It's going to be another League One match between TSEA Link and Wingtide Orange Wig, which is going to be one of the actually quite an interesting match. If Orange Wig manages to win both maps, they have a decent shot at making playoffs. So there's a lot of pressure going to be on it for them. As we're going to head into the pistol round on train. Second up going to be Nuke, and the first kills right away from Mr. GG, and that's going to open up the B-bomb site right away. Golden does trade one back. Stevie also here, ready to back them up. As Orange Wig is slowly walking to the bomb site. Stevie finds himself another kill. Bomb is now down. Two T's in the bomb site, with one of the T's still very far away. Well, Dinks one up at A, but bomb is still down on B. Golden walking up close, he finds himself another opening frag. Is he going to be able to get the second? Not quite. As they're now storming it down. Yodim finds one more that reaches full on his own. He's found one. Two players are low HP. Bomb is planted for him. Gets himself the second kill. He's on for the 1v2 now. 1v1, bomb planted still, and Spoiler has just 20 HP to work with. Bomb's gonna get tapped. Flood realizes Spoiler fakes it, but he gets it. It's the 1v4 clutch on the pistol round right away. What a way to get this game started right here. So it's actually Wingtide Orange Wig picking up the pistol round on the T side of train, which is always a very comfortable comfortable start, especially on a CT side of map. That is train, so definitely good to see. As we do now see an A pinch coming, Ruben is on the flank, but Mr. G is looking ready for it. Oh, and he finds it. Now the A comes in, Full finds another kill from the side angle. I guess full use speeds, yeah, it's just making money here. Scholar Rama finds another two, and I'll just Stevie here on his own. He's got so many angles to look, not a chance in hell. He's gonna get taken down as well. You now see the first buy round coming out. TSEA playing 4 A1B setup, pretty common, and Stevie finds himself a kill through the smoke. Absolutely disgusting, but it is a bit of a bonus round here for oh my god, Yodim gets it as well. It is a bonus round here for the Wingtide side, you know, playing those SMGs, a Deagle even, so I don't think they have too much trouble losing around here, but they do want to get some more damage in. See them slowly creeping up Ivy. Two players in A main. Also looking for contact, and now they've gotten that. Sneaking out of main, and oh, they got Yodim off guard. I'm glad they find the opening into the bump site. Now they're going to start running it down. Spoiler finds one from Ivy, but he's not able to get the second one. Traded back here, and now it's 2-on-3. Make it a 2-on-2. Bubbaphot opening it up as well. We've been trading it back, and at least Bubbaphot in the 1v2 here. Bomb is planted, has a max hand to work with. Not ideal. One player sneaking up from far behind here. Ivy player, he might just seal his fate. Not a chance in hell. Round goes the way of TSEA Link there, but a solid chunk of damage being dealt to the economy from Wingtide Orange Wig. And with the buy round now coming out, this should be pretty doable, I think, for them. I think they're pretty content getting that bomb down as well, saving a lot of money here. So pretty comfortable, comfortable third round. the AWP comes out on Bubba Felt as well. No AWP actually on the CT side, so this can be quite difficult to deal with as well for TSEA if you manage to find a quick kill. Goes on the high ground, he taps down Skull Owner. Finding the opening, they're playing aggressively on the CT side at TSEA. That's working out quite well for them. Bubba Felt's focused on the angle, but the CT don't push close enough to take him down. They're getting close though, and there's the instant headshot coming up from Yorim. Taking down that second player as well in A main. There's no one actually on B here for TSEA, but they've got the bomb in main, and that's the real problem here. It's going to be very tough here to clear out for Wingtide. So many CTs. It'll be rare, just find a trade. It's a 1-for-1, but it's not quite enough just yet. He's going to have to find way more. He's ready for the play close. Yes, he is. Clean headshot coming out. Not able to get the third. Mr. G does get one from Pop Dog, and that leaves him in a 1v2 here. But I don't think he's ready for the player from Ivy. No, he's not. It's Spoiler closing it out. Bringing the score to 2-2, and not much money here now for the Wingtide side. Gonna be a little bit of a rush coming out. I think they're just running out of A main. Two going Ivy as well. Redeemer finds himself the first. The nade! Ooh, does a lot of damage, I think. And Spoiler just clearing it out. Yeah, no chance here. It's getting absolutely slaughtered on their eco. Ready for one more as well, and they've been closing it out. Clean eco conversion, that is looking good for TSEA now. They managed to build us some back. They've got the knob punch Levy as well, so looking pretty solid here. Wingtide probably going to opt to buy now as well. Yeah, they do have the AK coming out on full. Probably the rest also going to be buying up with them. I think it's a tactical timeout coming out from the T side here. As they discuss, what their plan is now. They're facing that up where they already lost a buy round before, and they want to make sure that they don't lose another one here. But yeah, map pick here, Train. I think it has been picked by TSEA. I imagine they are very comfortable on it. They beat Erasmus on it, I think a week ago, so they should be very happy to play this map. Orange also not too bad at the map. They've played it a few times before, I think, in the DCCS, but not one of their strongest maps. They have Nuke coming up next, which they managed to get an upset against Vanguard last week, so they should be very comfortable heading into that map. As we do see the 1-for-1 trade coming out on the B-bomb side here. Skull Owner going down at the hands of Ruben, but Cola also getting picked off earlier from upper, so a favorable trade here for the T side. You're going to see a very slow approach from Wingtide. Just seeing if anyone makes a mistake on the TSEA side, and I think TSEA is sitting even further back. Just waiting for a play to come out from the T side. Smoke does go down onto Pop Dog, where two of the Wingtide players are waiting. And it's looking like it's going to be an A pinch here. Truck Sealer ready with a sandwich smoke. There should be a little bit of a pop out of Pop Dog. Smoke coming out as well. Flash is going through, another bursting out of the Pop Dog area. Oof, not the cleanest kill, but now he does actually end up getting it. Now that the bomb side is open right away. There's a player on Ivy though. He can be a little bit of a threat. Tags one down, not quite able to get the kill. And it's actually Sleevy from Connector picking up his frag. 3v3 post plant here. CT is not in a bad situation to retake, but A is very difficult here. The T's can be hiding anywhere. But that Derpy Bear out of position, he gets taken down. And it's not looking like Mr. GG is ready for this player either. Is he going to clear it? Yes, he is. At least just Struxular in the 1v3 here. Very tough position to work with. He's stuck behind back red. Finds himself. Now he finds himself the first. But he gets traded back right away by Stevie. That's going to be the retake from TSEA to get themselves the 4th round on the board and keep that up alive as well. Get an 8k and a pretty comfortable round here, I think. A little bit sketchy after losing that first player on A, but converting the retake quite cleanly. And Orange is over, getting caught out of position multiple times. Not playing back, not playing the time, just standing too far forward, and TSEA can easily clear out those angles. We do now see a very B-heavy approach, I think, coming out from a Wingtide Orange Wig. Bomb still drops an A main though, or T-spawn, so no commitment made just yet, but not the best flash. Twin Tornado coming out, but it is a slow approach. Calling the rotating over is also back up their B player, just in case a hit does come out. So actually, the A side quite vulnerable now. Two players so heavily focused on the B bomb side, it's quite doable, but I think the bomb is heading over to the B bomb side instead, so this is looking good for TSEA. They are able to find these shots. As the hit does now come out. They're fighting the first kill right away, but it's traded back, and now the B bomb side is entirely open. Stevie rotating it with the op. He catches Bubba Felt laid out of ramp. Big mistake made there. That's another 450 Scholar in a good position, but it's generally one and done. He's going to have to come up huge, or does he want to get something out of here? Spots the player on top. That should be a free kill. Yes, it is. But he gets traded back, and now it's just Druxealer on his own. 1v3, very tough now. Flashed up as well, and no mod to deny this defuse. And they're already on it. I don't think he has a chance here. Let's find the first, but yeah, it's already been defused. He's gonna just save that AK and stay alive, hopefully, which he does manage. But it's the 5th on the board for TSEA. And a very healthy looking economy there. Got that up on Shrivi, full nades and everyone, you know, looking pretty alright. And Wingtide Orange Wig, I mean, they have a full buy with AKs again, but what is that smoke? Interesting smoke from the seaside. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be one-way smoke, but interesting approach. Cola close pop dog. Does he check the corner? Yes, he does. He gets himself a free kill on Bubba Felt, who just has the bomb. He drops the bomb outside of pop dog. What a mistake. Flash now coming out from the T side. Derby Bear finds himself 1 kill back, but he gets traded and a double trade coming out. And if after all is said and done, there's 2v3 left here. Druxealer and Scholar. Scholar is all the way out of B. This can be a problem, but he doesn't have that much time to work with. So if Scholar manages to get into position, it's perfect. But with 35 seconds now, he's looking like he's wasting too much time here. Druxealer tries to peek it, and yeah, Scholar is way too late. He does have that position, but nothing you can do with it. And TSEA holding on to more guns, and just that money is slowly starting to grow further and further. We now see Orange Wig, I think, forced on a bit of a weaker buy here. I'm expecting some pistols to come out, and there is also a tactical timeout again coming out from Orange Wig, so definitely tough. I mean, it's Train, of course, a very city-sided map. You really need to have some kind of explosive strats, find those quick picks in the round. You want to win this, or somehow manage to trade your way into a bomb site, which is very tough on Train. So definitely quite challenging, but it's actually a little bit of a half buy coming out here from Orange Wig. Picking up the scout, even the AK on Druxealer, who had a lot of money to spare, and some deagles. So maybe they can pull a miraculous round out of the bag here. Derpy Bear. Let's take a fight towards connection. That's a free kill right there on Cola, that just completely getting caught off guard and getting his brains blown out by the scout. Oh, but Ruba has a good position here though. If he peeks at the right moment, he can get a lot of kills, and sure enough he lines up 2. Stays alive and upper as well. That's going to be very difficult to deal with for Orange Wing. Gets himself the 3rd. Oh, even reads it. Trucksealer gets him on top. That just leaves Derpy Bear after he finds his first kill. He's left all on his own now. The scout's going to be very tough. Gets himself a 2nd though. He's hunting for his ace and he's going to find it. Takes down Derpy Bear and closes the route out all on his own. Yeah, that might be on for their first win here, TSEA. I mean, I think they're 0-4 right now in the league, so I think 0-4 and 1 or 0-4 and 0, but definitely not had the best season so far. But they're hoping to pick up, to redeem themselves a little bit, pick up a few maps here. And so far, their train CT side is looking pretty solid. A lot of T aggression towards that A bomb site. No one really looking at B, and neither is there for the CTs. So, but the bomb is now. Where's the bomb going? It is heading towards Pop Dog, or maybe towards B actually. So this can work out pretty well for Orange Wig if they do choose the right bomb site. Yeah, you already see Trucksealer slowly clearing out upper brown holes. So I think this is a B hit in the making, and that leaves just Ruben on his own here. Back at connector, so there's going to be a retake B, I think. Oh, but actually it's a fake coming out. The bomb's going to be going to A bomb site, but there's 3 CTs rotating over. First kill is going the way of the CT side though, but now the hit is coming out from Orange Wig. CT is sitting very far back. Trucksealer is running at the bomb site. He gets caught with a nade his hand. Now he gets himself the kill. They keep trading it back, and Spoiler from Ivy gets himself another 2 as well. Clean headshots coming through. Mr. Gito gets the flick shot onto the connector player. And now he's going to go to B with the bomb, but he's got 10 seconds on the clock. Is this going to be enough to get it down? Yes, it is. Just barely, but there's so many CTs hunting for him. I don't think this is going to be doable here. Stays alive. Gets out of there, but they're not looking at him. But he doesn't hit the shot. It's TSEA picking up the 8th round after a very chaotic execute from Orange Wake. No one really dedicating to the site, no one really pushing in, and the CTs could just pick them off one by one. Again, we see another B hit supposedly coming up. Bomb's already over at the B bomb site. And again, Ruben is there on his own. If they manage to find this first kill without dropping a player on B, then they've got a good shot at taking the round. We're gonna have to see what their plan of action is. Yeah, 2 T's at Ivy. They're gonna be selling a fake, I think. That's the real hit. It's going to be on the B-bomb side. Yeah, they can walk up Ivy. This is looking very good. You can see all the CTs being drawn to the A-bomb side here. They're ahead of the molly. They're pushing into the CT spawn now. First kill does go the way of Derpy Bear. That's good for them. Bear's in a good position, but he gets destroyed by Cola. Absolute Ferrari peak coming out. And now it's the Ruben on his own on the bomb side. He finds himself 1. Doesn't get the 2nd though. That goes to the way of Skull Owner. Receiver though with his off. That's a big threat. Well, if I make it the bomb down here, I think that's all that it's going to be. Push the 1v1, gets 1 kill. Actually, we got 2 already, wow. But yeah, it's the Alpha Stevie again, looking very solid so far. As it's already the 9th round on the board now for TSEA Link, they're looking very solid so far. No real way for Orange to get in there. It's looking very tough. They don't really. They're just losing the aim battles. It feels like they can force their picks here and there, but they're just not able to get into those bomb sites. They're not able to fight their way in. TSEA just sitting back and taking those favorable aim duels that they want to take. That's working out for them. That's now looking like a bit of an A push here. Players going out of A main. He didn't defend himself the first kill. Valfats gets dinged, but his Scholar actually opening it up with another trade. Nate goes out towards backside. Another kill from Mr. GG. Now Spoiler getting one back. Valfats and Spoiler again trading kills back and forth. And now in the end it's Mr. GG left in the 1v1 here. With Ruben to find a connector. He gets spotted. Very tough here. Ruben on the bomb site. Mr. G is not ready for it. It's actually Ruben closing it out. And again, such a good opportunity for Orange Wing to take back around, but it's just not meant to be. As TSEA puts their 10th on the board already. And now it's looking exceptionally tough here. You can definitely lose on your T side, but you do need to pick up a few more rounds if you want to have a chance here. And now it's looking like another B rush, and that means Ruben's going to be tested yet again. Gets himself a free kill. Derby Bird is way ahead of the rest. They're going in 1 by 1. That's not what you're supposed to do, guys. Just giving away free kills. A Spoiler with his op now, looking for some openings into this retake. Gets himself a shot onto Stevie, and again it's a 1v3. It's just not looking good here for Orange Wing. Wolfhot can't even fight himself the first. And it's 11-2. And Orange Wing is struggling to get anything. They're just not playing this right. They're not committing to the bomb site. They're going in 1 by 1. They're taking the wrong kinds of aim duels. It's very tough to see here. Their T side does not look well prepared at all here on train. Oh my god, that was a flashbang into his teammate as well. Just not quite what they want this to be. I mean, he's gonna get himself a free kill. Gets traded back right away by Valfats, and Ruben's rotating over to the A-bomb side already. Free kill on the truck zero, gets caught with a nade in his hand. That's a big mistake. Mr. G now swinging out of Pop Dog. Ready for the play close, and now he gets it. Missed the pre-fire, but gets a second stray. That's down to the 3v3 here. Mr. G gonna open it up as well, getting himself another kill there. Oh, but he's trying to plant the bomb. There's still one on site. It's traded back though. And that leaves Spoiler in the 1v2 here. And what the fuck is Full doing? Derpybird just running with the bomb into the open and giving Spoiler a free kill. It's a big fuck up there. Mr. G able to smoke out the bomb. You should be able to collect it. Spoiler and Mr. G exchanging gunfire, but no one taken down just yet. Mr. G walking up close. Spoiler is so ready for it. I think he's with a knife out. Why would you have your knife out? And it's 12-2. Orange Wing just not able to convert any of these rounds. They have their opportunities, but they're just messing up in these clutches in their side takes, and it's really unfortunate because they definitely have the opportunities. And it's looking like Ruben's looking to go aggressive here. Close up to the ramp position. No, he doesn't actually get the kill. They find their initial pick on me, but they're not actually committing to it yet. They're hesitant to go out Orange Wing. They don't know this bomb site is actually clear. But they're giving TSEA the time to rotate, but actually they're selling a fake here. I kind of like this. 3 seat is over, go over to retake a bomb site that isn't even lost yet. But now they're back. It's a 2-on-2 setup here for the TSEA. Stevie with his op, gets himself 1 minute straight back from Mr. GG, who gets 2 to open it up. They should at least be able to pick up this round now. BB2 post plant. They've got some guns to work with. Mr. GG getting another lightning fast shot there. Getting his 3rd in the round, and that just leaves Skola with his auto sniper, which is not really what you want to have to retake, and he might just run right into the crossfire of Mr. GG as well, sure enough. It's finally the 3rd round of the board for Orange Wing, but it does come a little bit late on their T side, and they're going to have to pick up this pistol and show us a very, very good CT side here if they want to keep in this map. Keep a chance at making playoffs. That's what they're playing for. And it's looking like a very fast pop dog rush coming out for the T side here. They're just overrunning it here, running into the connector player. That's a free kill for them. Truxedo on the rotate though, he just gets himself 1 back. Yodim opening another one on the bomb site, now it's 3v4. And make it so many quick kills going back and forth again, but it's now a 2v3 retake here. No kit picked up yet for the CTs, but there is one in front of Mr. G who does have it now. He's ready for pretty close, he does get the kill, gets the 2nd tap as well, that leaves Skola in the 1v2 clutch. But there's a smoke and a kit on Mr. GG, this should be very doable now. Skola out of main, doesn't connect the shots, and he's going to have to run away. He's not able to connect it. It is Orange picking up the pistol route now. Nice double kill coming out from Mr. GG. And he's just showing up this game. 20 and 13 already. Absolutely carrying their way through. And he's holding them and keeping them in the game so far. And we do see a force spike coming out for the TSEA side. 4 Galils, which is so deadly. They have better guns than Orange Wing do, and that's going to be very tough. They're going to be committing to the A-bomb site. Nate does come down. Molly doing some damage as well. Doing is down to 50 HP. Make it 30. And another Molly coming through. They're just denying them very hard here. Stever's now swinging close. He lines 1 up, gets the 2nd as well, and that's a big problem. Spoiler getting a free kill too, and it's just falling apart for Orange Wing. Playing so aggressively on their force by round with the wrong kinds of guns, getting caught out, and this retake is looking impossible. Even spots the player boosting, and he just closes it out. Just when it looks like Orange Wing has a chance, they lose the 2nd round, and I think that's where their map falls apart. As they most likely are going to opt for the force buy here. Sure enough, Deagle does come out, some body armor coming out, but they're going to need a miracle to pick this one up as well. TSEA just playing a very default setup, a lot of players, and they're bursting out of public already. Doublefelt picking up the 1st kill with the P250. Spots the 2nd into main, but not quite able to connect the kill. Do now see Dupin. Oh, I think he's read this upper push. Yes, he has, but he's not quite hitting it now. He does. And now the CT side is just falling apart. They're not ready for the T's to be all this pushed up, and just Mr. GG. He's been doing good today, but he has another 3 kills to find. He's been spotted now as well. It's not looking feasible here. It's the tag. He's running out of 4. There's 6 HP, sorry. But even then, he doesn't have a kit to work with at all. He's 28 HP himself. Does get another one with Stevie, but yeah, it's been closing it out, and 14-4 now. As we do see a bit of a B rush coming out, and Well, it's going to be quite the challenge for Truck Sailor here. He's got just a Deagle to work with. Not a chance in hell. Dubin just takes him down. So that's with 6 HP, but that is enough. Dubin Brave fighting the headshot one tap, but not getting the player that's low. And bomb going down, it's not looking like it's going to be possible to retake here. Alp and a Deagle to work with, no kit at all, and it's just desperation. Alphat's get taken down as well. Truck Sailor, sorry, Scholar does find a nice one Deke, but gets the Alp and things going to be saving that. As yeah, it's just 3 of the players on the CT side, or on the Wingtide side, just not showing up at all, and it's quite lacking in that department. So yeah, that's no match point. Orange Rig just with the Alp and Bubba felt, and it's looking very dire here. Peaks main. Doesn't connect the first shot. Now he gets the second one though. He just gets himself the opening here. Not able to pick up the second though. Going to get tagged with the 15 HP, but he's going to fall back to behind sight. Now he gets another kill though. The T's are pushed out quite nicely. Spoiler and Ruben both finding a kill in the span of 2 seconds. And now with 3v3, the AWP is also dropped. And it's very tough. Turfbear does have a good position to work with. Spots one player on the bomb site, takes him down. The bomb is going to be getting planted now. CG coming from the back with the FAMAS is going to be quite a good position. You're even finding one more though. Mr. just rushing up Ivy. But the T's don't hear him coming. He gets one, doesn't get the second though. And that just leaves Derpy Bear in the 1v1. 20 HP to work with for Swiler, not even. Derpy Bear, he's just going to stick it. I think it's going to work out for him. Yes, he gets the kill. Nice clutch coming out, and it's 15-5. Still see their Wingtide economy, still not too sharp. Still have a deal and a P9 and a FAMAS, so it's definitely suboptimal. SMG gets spotted walking into it, Pop Dog, but he's getting himself a quick kill. But the T's are just running out of vein, and he's getting not strong enough to hold that back. They're just looking the wrong way, and Mr. G does have a nice position, gets himself one, but 1v3 and it's not looking likely. Stuck in Pop Dog. Bomb is going to go down and he has no chance in hell here. Gonna try and wrap around to connector, but it's looking like they're ready for that as well, and Yodim just going to close it out here. It is map 1 going the way of TSEA, like 16-5, a very dominant performance on train. Definitely showing the fact that they are comfortable on this map. But yeah, it's quite the quick first map. Second map will be Nuke, so I think Vanguard's getting some flashbacks already to last week. And where definitely Orange Wig was looking very solid. So maybe they can pull it off again today as well versus TSEA. But for now, I will be taking a quick break, and I'll be back within a few minutes with this second map. Alright, we are back with map number 2, which is the infamous Nuke. For Orange Wing at least. I'm gonna be going into the knife round here. Time to do some stabbing and let's see what they can show off against TSEA here. Their map pick obviously, so I've got some decent hope for them. As the knife round does go their way, so they're going to be starting most likely on the CT side, as is common on Nuke. Don't actually know how CT side it is compared to the way it used to be in the past, but I still think that you definitely have an advantage if you're playing on the CT side. Though I'd actually have to look up how one-sided the map is, as we are already going into the pistol round here. Sure enough, it is indeed. Oh yay, my scoreboard is the wrong way around. It is indeed Orange Wing starting on the CT side. And let's see if I can fix this before we actually start. Now I have to be fast. Oh, it's looking like a B rush. A ramp rush. And I got it fixed beforehand as the rush is coming in. Skull owner just having to run away for his life. He's gonna get overrun here, I think. No chance now, getting absolutely annihilated by Spoiler. The trades do ring out, and now it's down to a 3v4 retake here. There's a kid on Mobafot to work with, but it's going to be very tough here. So GG's been feeling very solid last game. Let's see if he can continue his form, and so far it's looking like it. Opens it up on the Stevie, bringing it down to a 3v3. Gets the second tap as well, lightning fast. That was a 2v2 player stuck in backside. He's got nowhere to hide, and sure enough, Mr. G gets his third in the round already. And with Mobafot on the kid, they should be very possible here. Yurim, now he's been heard. Gets a dink in, but he can't get the frag, and it's Orange Wing picking up the pistol round pretty cleanly as well. 4v3, 3v4 retake, and not a single player dropping after that. As it's looking like TSEA often go for another force buy here, not too surprising. Especially now, of course, with the Galil being cheaper than it used to be in the past. Not a bad call. Mobafot losing the scout battle here, getting tagged down, but still staying alive for now. So gets himself the opening on the skull owner. He gets caught out of position and just takes a dink in return. Spoiler getting the second one outside, and again it's Orange Wing just losing against the force buy of TSEA. He comes up lower, but he doesn't quite connect for any kills yet. Has now started to flood into the A-bomb site. Tries to fight the first, but he's stuck in the open, nowhere to hide, and it's tough retake now. He's dropping down though and just completely annihilating Ruben. And gets himself an AK. 2v3 retake gonna be coming in now. Bear still has to rotate in all the way from ramp. So Mr. GG is gonna have to do this by himself so far. So that's the first player, not quite connecting the headshot just yet, but good information gathered regardless. Now he's taken down one down. Gonna drop into the bomb site, but there's no kit to work with. Mr. G gets taken down. It's Derpy Bear in the 1v1 now. 5v2 to work with. There's a scout and spoiler, and it's Derpy Bear not quite able to get it. Stevie winning it out, just barely for TSEA. As we do see indeed the counter force coming out as well for the CT side. And they're rushing ramp, but they're just running into the blender. Absolutely annihilated, no chance. And just like that, the round is pretty much going the way of TSEA Link already here. Cool, he's ready for it, he's ready, and yeah, no chance for Derpy Bear. It is indeed the second round also being collected now for TSEA. And the full eco now coming out from Orange Wing, so most likely going to be 1-3, even though the pistol did go the way of Orange. Losing that second round is just such a disaster. do see a bit of an outside rush coming out, I think. Yeah, for sure. Going down secret. I'm just completely rushing down towards the B bomb site. Spoiler gets the first opening into the site now. And that should give a cue to the CTs. First got got away of TSEA, but it's actually Mr. G being able to pick up the AK here. And he might just be able to save this. Actually, there's no real T's close by to stop him, I think. No, there's not. So he's gonna hit the CT spawn, I think, and just save this AK. While the rest of his team look for some other guns that they can potentially keep to themselves. But it's not looking like a TSA not willing to give anything up, and Orange not looking too greedy either, though. The Scholar is looking for it, but he gets blown up by the bomb before he gets taken down by TSEA. As now there is another buy round here for the CTs. Only Scholar on the MP9, but on a position like Ramp he might just be able to get away with that. Can't get away with one of those though. That's a top level 28, messing up his molly. And the T's are already down secret at this point. And just Joe Bear here to challenge it. But he's gonna get taken down by Cola there. Scholar with his MP9 now, and he's looking for some kills. He would line up for him, but he only gets one. Bumblefoot getting another kill as well on top. And now we're down to a 3v3 retake here again. Let's go down the fence. Gonna go for a bit of a wall bang, but it's not quite connecting. As now he's been spotted. Just barely turns around on time, and he picks up another kill too. 3v2 now. Two T's both hiding towards double door and control room. SMG, he finds himself the kill, and now it's Spoiler in the 1v3. Gets one kill on her plate though, that's a 1v2. Make it the 1v1, it struck out Scholar on the bomb. But he plays it right, taps it, and catches Spoiler as he's spraying, and that's going to be the second round of the board for Orange Wig now. But still a lot of economic damage dealt, and that's going to be very tough to hold on to this next round as well now. As I will be having a second caster joining me here in a minute, Mr. Wilco. Fun. Let's see.
Hello.
Hello there, I do hear Wilco here indeed. Let me just start sharing, and you can also say things about this amazing gameplay.
Yeah, I just got my setup ready, so...
Well, just in the nick of time then. As Ruben picks up another kill on Skull Owner, and now he's opened up the ramp position. But there's already two CTs looking to fight back for it. Oh, the timing of Fuad, he catches Cola off guard, absolutely disgusting. But it's Truckseeder overextending though, giving him back that advantage. It's now just Bumblefoot here to challenge the outside position. Gonna get smoked off as well, and volleyed off too. As the T's try and fight their way into main. Oh, but just like that, there's three CTs looking at it as well, they have no chance.
So, just a heads up, how did map 1 go?
Very one-sided. 16-5 stomp by TSEA.
Oh boy.
On their own map pick trade, so I hope that Orange Ring can bring it back. So far it's looking a lot closer already.
No, that's nice. I mean, Orange did tie Vanguard on Nuke, so that's...
Yeah, I mean, they beat them on Nuke, exactly that, so I definitely have a lot of hope for them right now. As it's looking like a bit of a ramp rush coming in, Scholar dunking the nade in, not doing too much damage. Now the spray down is there. 2 kills found, go to the trades 2 back right away, and we're down to a 3v3 here.
Yes, the CT's already rotating.
There's a nice flank though, but it's looking like they're ready for it.
They're looking for it.
Oh, he gets the 3 kills actually.
Oh, wait a second.
He gets 3rd? Yes, he does.
Oh.
What a beautiful flank. Just TSEA walking into him and he will happily mow them down.
That's a very important round for Orange right there. If they lose that
Absolutely.
round, they're broke.
Yeah, exactly that. Now TSEA, they are going to opt for another force buy. It's looking like Cola already bought that full armor AK. Actually, no, I think this is just Martijn being a dumbass and buying without the team wanting him to. But
I mean, either that or it's a hero AK.
knowing how Martijn is, that is definitely not what the team wanted
Yeah.
from him.
In Blue Shell, we call it a Jonas buy.
Yeah, well, in this case, it's just Martijn being a dumbass, as he's sometimes known for. But it might just work out for him. Let's see what he can do with it.
I mean, he gets into secret without being seen.
Yeah, it actually gets a kill, but it's the deagle from Shrifi, just a big fuck up from Truckstealer to walk out of main, as we're down to a 2v3 now.
That secret kill is very important for the
I
CT.
will be demanding a...
They should know he's heaven, yes.
Oh, I've also been asked to fix some shit up, so let me actually ask if we're technical timeout.
Good flash in. I can't really see what a second CT is. Oh, he seems to be going through lobby. And the T's are probably holding the crossfire on that. The heaven guy gets spotted.
So, it's actually Scummer.
Gets the kill though.
Is it doing this possible here? Bomb is gonna
They're going for the ninja. Oh, that's a very ambitious
no chance
ninja.
in hell.
That's the already start diffusing before smoke even pops a ninja. Those
Yeah, it's
never
a little
work.
bit too rushed.
Yeah, didn't see if they had any kits, but I assume since they were at 4K, they should have had kits there. So it might have been a little bit too rushed. So it's Orange now on a small buy. Derpy Bill with the scout, and on Nuke the scout outside can always be lethal.
Yes.
So let's see if they do an outside take of outside smokes, or they're just gonna go and dry peek this.
Oh, the first kill is actually picked up, going their way.
The smokes are kinda awkward here in the courtyard. There's someone from garage as well, that's not totally smoked off either.
They're just trying to take
Looking kinda awkward here, but let's see if they can get the picks. Oh, if Derpy Big can get this. Oh, he gets the tag, but not the kill.
Nope, and just like that, it's falling apart here. Or TSA probably gonna run over them, and that's it. This round is a done deal.
Once you find the gap on Nuke, it's pretty hard to retaliate if you get 2 down, especially with low guns.
Yep, exactly that.
So that's a 5th for TCA. That's already looking pretty good for a Nuke
There's the
T-side.
kill. Exactly that. It's looking pretty solid indeed.
Now, let's see what we'll get here from the CTs. I lost my HUD, so I can't see what the CTs are
Yeah,
like.
they're going on a full eco here. I've been asked to fix something for a League 2 match.
Okay.
So,
Well, this should be a quick round. I mean, easy round for TSEA then. If they play slow, let's see if they decide to do so, or are they going for a vent drop?
they are running. They're blocking each other. No.
And the outside guys should hear this vent drop, and yeah, that's an open B side for them. Let's see what the CTs try to do. Probably a 5-man ramp retake, I figure.
Yeah, most likely. Not much more they can do here.
Oh, they're going to vent? 1 by 1? Are they gonna do it 1 by 1? Hello guys, Orange? That's not looking all too good. Now they're getting mollied off. That was some hesitation or maybe bad communication. You expect them, if they want to drop, they just all drop behind each other. So either the AK gets killed or he's out of ammunition, you trade him.
Yeah, well, just like that, it's just Mr. GG, and he's going to be a free kill on the platter for Shuvi as well, as we do have the 6th round on the
We're
board.
back.
And a technical timeout because I had to fix shit for the other match, so let me just do that real quick right now.
That's a 6th round for TCA though, and that's, I mean, if they get like 8-9 rounds on T side, then it's looking rather grim for Orange. I don't know how good their Nuke is, I didn't watch the Vanguard game, but getting 9 rounds on T side Nuke is pretty good overall. So they got a full buy now, so it's top of my head, it's now 7-5? 6-5? I'm not sure exactly now. I'm not that awake yet. So if Orange want to come back in this, they need to win this next round and snowball that into another, at least 3-4. If they want to get a decent chance going into T-side. Because if they go 9-6, 10-5 down, and they already got stomped on the last map, then It's looking rather glum for them. But you know, it's Nuke, so a lot of things can happen. And if you've got a good prepped Nuke, you can pull out a lot of strats. So let's see what Orange decides to do. So if they go 2 down here as well, then it's looking like a very rough week for Orange. Since they had to go up against Erasmus and TSEA, who are both underneath them. I mean, Erasmus now not anymore since they got 2-0 by Erasmus. But it will be a real big blow for the standings for Orange.
Yeah, I mean, Orange, they had a shot of making it towards playoffs as they didn't perform properly today, but losing the first map is quite a shame for them already. As now it's looking like Bubba thought he's just aiming terribly. He's aiming at their dicks, but that's not what you want to shoot at. You want to click at their heads.
Strafing while shooting as well.
Yeah, that was terribly ugly mechanically there.
Oh,
as Ruben does spray 2 of them down.
That's a highlight clip for the stream.
Mr. GG King one back. Oh, and he's gonna get pushed
Getting
though,
good.
but hit himself in
You'll
third.
get it.
But he's burning like an idiot. He's burned up.
But they know where the one's radio or at least double doors. Let's see what the T sides do. Do they go back to A now? Do they know there's 2 CTs on B? They do seem to be aware that they're probably stacked on B right now, and Ruben is checking his side. Sees no one. And that should be clear for now. Yes, that's a free bomb plant for TSEA. In the 2v2, so everything can happen. One of the T's is very low. But so the CTs are also both tagged, so...
Remus in a good spot here. Oh, he's read this beautifully. He gets himself the kill.
And now if Skull Owner needs to hurry, they know where he is.
Yeah,
it's gonna be an awkward
tough.
fight for him. They're not gonna peek him if they're smart. Oh, or they just straight up peek him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, why the hell not? If they get the kill for free, they'll happily take it.
Yeah. I mean, that's always easy to say after you kill the guy, but...
Pretty much, but yeah, Orange, we're a bit struggling on their CT side now. It's looking quite tough. They're forced eco here, so TC probably going to go up to 8 rounds now.
And again, Orange with 1 MP9 with armor buy, and the rest is on a half buy.
Yeah, well, the Wingtide spoiler are just getting stuck behind everyone else, as they do finally manage to get down secret.
They do have one in the cubby. Let's see if they can deny the plant.
Yeah, but it's such a chaotic round, but it's all just falling the way of TSEA here.
It's going,
and it's over just
way
like that.
quick. Yeah, TSEA is just moving way too quick inwards to the side for Orange to do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, they've got deagles, they've got pistols, there's not really much they can do against it, right? So it's a good call from TSEA to just try and overwhelm, but that also brings a risk to it, right? If you run into some kind of dangerous stack, you do get fucked pretty hard.
Well, let's see, it's a full buy, except for Skull Owner's MP9.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of these today. I think there's a 5th one I've already seen on Nuke.
I mean, on Nuke you have a lot of close corners, so MP9.
Yeah, but I think a shotgun might work actually better here, you know.
Yeah, depends really. I mean, he's on ramp, so I might prefer the MP9.
Oh, Trucks here is annihilating the smoke. Tagging the second down low as well.
That's a
huge getting a kill trade. Come back from Ruben though, and now they're running out of HUD. Clean headshot coming out though. My god, now you can see this MP9 is on the flank.
They should have been able to hear him.
Well, he might have heard him, but he's got no chance at all. Gets absolutely annihilated.
That's 3v2, so Orange, if this is your chance to take the game back to your own hands, and the guy in the lobby gets and Heaven gets killed,
they're just running in and dying from the 3v2 down to the 1v1, and Skull cannot find the kill.
That hurts. That hurts a lot for Orange.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a rough round. They get those first kill, get the second as well, but then they just try and hold on to a bomb site that they shouldn't be holding on to. Just give it up and play that 5v3 retake, you know? Or 4v3, but it's playing it wrong, it feels like. Trying to be too aggressive when they have that advantage, and that's what's leading them to give up the round. Free kill there for Spoiler with the flashbang, first 3v, sorry. And
do I see a negative in there? I see a negative in there.
Yeah, Kieran buying a negative like the idiot he is. He might actually make it work on his position, but it's still a terrible call because his team is ecoing. And
a double though?
Yeah, he's gonna double, but I mean, it kind of fucks over his team because, you know, they're on an eco and he might not be able to buy properly into the next round now. And they're just gonna avoid it at this point.
Yeah, but they do have the bomb, and the bomb is taken.
Ah, it's picked up for free.
And now the Negev has to rotate, and that's never
And
good.
now it's pretty much useless at this point in time under normal circumstance.
Oh, the vent drop.
Yeah, Spider's ready for this.
Time.
Free kill.
Yeah, exactly. Just got tagged still, but I don't see this 3v1 with a Negev happening anytime soon.
I mean, it shouldn't. I mean, if TSEA decide to fight, like the one thing you should do with Negev is not fight the Negev. If you don't fight the Negev, you win the round. If they try and fight him, then you might have a chance.
I think it's just small.
I mean,
peeking
yeah,
every time.
this is the mistake they're making. They're taking the fight. They're just running in behind him.
But still, they got one in radio, one in.
Yeah, but they're fighting him. Why are they
Ooh.
fighting him? It's such a big fuck up from TSEA. Just jiggle it. Why are they not?
Wow!
They're
is
playing.
This Negev?
Doesn't have the
This
time.
Negev ace?
Yeah.
It's a Negev ace.
I mean, if TSEA giving him all the free kills and Kieran can take those kills, sure enough. If they
This
give him
is
the
amazing.
free frags, then yeah, he'll take them for sure. But it's more of a fuck up from the TSEA side than it is from the Wingtide side. I mean, why are you giving him the chance to get those kills?
Definitely, but it's just funny
It's
to
beautiful to see in some sense, right? But
But yeah, of course, they shouldn't peek one by one. They should have just peeked together all
oh,
at the same
don't
time.
even peek it, right? He doesn't have anything. There's no kits. The bomb is planted safe, but
But on the other hand, they were willing to aim and peek on a 2v1 2 rounds ago, so they should be able to be willing and aim for 3v1, you know?
yeah, I don't know what the hell their plan
Especially
is.
as again and again.
I don't know what their plan is, but I mean they got lucky and what the fuck, that's a free kill as well. Just running with his knife out. He trades it back, but such a silly way to lose a player.
Well, it's still 4v3. Oh,
Again,
yeah.
it's so careless, so incredibly careless.
Making so much sound. Well,
3v3. Triple L's and Ram just wants to run outside.
let's see what a T6 want to do.
Such a dangerous angle for Boba to hold. There's no point to holding that. What are you holding? He's holding an
very
angle of
right
nothing
angle.
and he just gets one tap.
Exactly. Well, Mr. GG in defense. That's
Yeah, but the bomb's gonna go down on A and this is looking not possible here.
this should be a safe or no, it's last round.
Well, I don't
Never
think it's
mind.
gonna be a save, but it's
Yeah.
no
I
chance
know
in
where
hell
he
here.
is.
So he's ready for the first, knows where the second is, and he actually knows where they both are now. He has a chance.
Still winnable. He has no kit though, so he should hurry a little.
This play, flashbang comes through, he does dodge it. Can't dodge the second, but he's getting double peeked.
And yes, and that's impossible. And just like that, it's 11-4 on T side for TSEA, not on their map on Nuke. So that's looking rough for Orange. The pistol seems pretty necessary for Orange to at least.
Yeah,
get
I
this
mean they
game
actually
going.
took the pistol in the first half, but the force buys with the new, like, you know, with those Galils being so cheap is just way too powerful.
Yes, but if you don't get the first, I mean, these could work with Mach 10s and Nuke. You can go for a ramp or just for a fence drop, so it's still possible. But going 12-4 down is just looking so hard for T side, which already is the harder part of the map.
Yeah, for sure. As we do see a little bit of a ramp push coming out, I think 3 players here to fight it, and they're gonna be running their way in there.
But they're slowing down. They're looking for the heaven.
That's a free kill for sure.
Great from Derpy Beard to actually look for that. Not all just dash behind the guy in the ramp.
Yeah, fair enough. Escalar does find himself this round. Getting himself the second as well. He gets the third! What a disgusting headshot! Just
That was
single-handedly
awful.
slaughtering this behold. As that leaves just a Yorim on his own here. But
I
he's
think
never...
they saw him radio, right?
Now
Yeah,
they've seen him. He's got nowhere to hide and
Gets dinged.
absolutely
And
taken down. And that is the pistol for Orange, just what they need, and maybe they can work out just like that.
That's huge for them. Let's see what they can make of it. If they get force bite now and they lose a round, that would be a disaster. Let's see what TSEA tries. They do force bite up. 1 MP9. And for the rest it's mostly Deagles. And 157 IC, so... Close quarters is where TSEA should have the most chance. Or they should have some nutty
Yeah, there's
rallies.
so many Mach 10s though. My god, it's going to be a lower rush. But this might be the perfect place to take them. As we have Stevie with the
Let's do
5-7
this.
who's going to be challenging it. He gets a free
Gets
kill.
one. Three positions.
himself the second.
Nice. And it's already looking like it's falling apart. If
Oh,
Joran
no.
gets this.
And he does. Kieran gets one with the Tech 9 though.
both at
Gets himself the second.
What is this round again?
But it's Shrivi with his 5-7 in the max and getting 4 kills. And again, Orange we're just losing the second round. Not playing it out properly and just getting picked off one by one. It's been a big mistake the entire series so far. They just lose those players in the 1v1 duels, getting picked off left, right, and center, and that's not going to work out if they play it like that.
Oh, now they're on the force buy, but looking rough. XM in lobby, I should guess. Yeah, it's in mini. Just
Such a powerful position to play that shotgun.
Yeah. No way you're coming in against an MP9 and XM right there. So that means that TS has to go outside.
Spoiler, such a disgusting half angle.
Yeah. It's a scout, so let's see if he hits the headshot or
not.
not.
But even already pushed through, gets himself a free kill, sure enough, like we said. There's Stevie now with one. Truck Stealer? You're gonna take down that XM this time, though.
That's very nice. It gives them opening. Just a small area of uncertainty, but the outside people get cleared out, and just like that, they should know they already have lobby control.
Oh, this is such a deadly position there for Cola. One, spamming for the second, and 13-5.
Not looking really hopeful for Orange. Just running in, they're not playing as a team. They're just dying
there's
one by
nothing
one.
at all. There's no cohesion at all.
Like there's just 3 people outside getting picked off like one by one, 15 seconds in between, and they're just stuck there, just waiting. And then when they try to get out, they get shot because they know they're still there. TSEA is just playing very patiently, holding the angle.
I think at this point TSEA is just messing around a bit. I think they're feeling confident that they'll win it, and they're not playing too seriously anymore, from what I can see.
I mean, to a certain extent, of course, but these matches are very important for them as a team. So I don't think they're taking it.
It doesn't really matter much for TSEA. For TSEA, it doesn't matter whether they win or lose. I think they're just playing for fun here, and well, if they're winning, that's good for them. They're just messing about a bit, having some fun with the game.
I mean, the difference between last and second to last is still.
There is no playoffs. Like I've said a million times by now, there is no relegation, so it really doesn't matter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It really doesn't matter whether because they don't have a chance at playoffs anymore. So they're just in it for fun. This is their last match of the split. They can close it out with a win for them. That'll be fun, but
then the clown shoes can go on.
Yeah, exactly that. You can play like a complete idiot and have some fun with it if you want to.
Well, look like that's a vent drop. Oh
no!
Oh no!
He actually gets through there alive, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, only 2 people to really tag, but now they're walking into a mech.
Yeah, Gola just free kills.
And
she finds one, but I think that's all she wrote for Orange Brick there, and 14-5 now. Very tough.
Yeah, they can buy Orange, but looking rough. If they just continue doing what they're doing, yeah, then it's not gonna work. They need to do something different, but are they still capable of doing it at this moment?
Yeah, it's very, very difficult now. You're so far behind already. Losing that first map in a similar fashion, it's just very tough to keep your focus. And Cola's gone for the auto sniper. And well, that's a free kill. That says enough about those clown shoes coming on. They're on and they're not coming off.
That's a mental breaker, man. If you get
Chuck Stealer though, he knows where he is.
Oh?
Not quite hitting the shot. Now he does. There we go. Goodbye. That's what you get for having an auto sniper in your hands.
Let's see, back to a 4v4.
Oh, 2 quick openings there. TSEA throwing away the round, and well, this should be for Orange Rick's taking now. A bomb side open, but the bomb is still outside for some dumb reason. Why is he not just rotated through lobby? Finally he goes, but it takes so long.
I think he gets called. Yeah, I don't think he realized he had the bomb.
Yeah, no, and he just barely gets past Stevie, I think. Yeah, just barely, but that's could have gone wrong here.
Could have been really dangerous.
He's still gonna continue to that smoke. Actually, this could be a problem.
He shouldn't expect. Should they get at least 1 free kill?
That's 1. Trigger discipline. I like it. Oh, now he's got red. Still gets 2 though. Well done by him.
Ooh.
Oh, Mr. GG's got Mac 10 free kill on luxury player, and spoiler with the auto sniper he's gonna save it. There's no retaking with that gun.
No retaking, but should save it. I mean, it's still 5k. Auto sniper is not the best gun. It's pretty alright on the ramp.
I mean, on CT side, it's a deadly gun, no matter where you play it. If you play it medium to long range, it's a meme gun, but it's incredibly powerful. That's the problem with it.
But you should be more agile with it. So like you can't just sit there on ramp in the same spot spamming and getting triple.
I mean, you really
peak.
can. That's the thing, right? You can if you play your like. I mean, the way Cola was playing it, he just got himself caught off guard like an idiot, sitting in the same spot. But if you play it right,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
no real easy way of dealing with an auto sniper.
That's very true. It's very awkward angle for the T's to peek.
Yeah, for sure. Like he played it badly last round, just sitting in a pre-fireable spot. But if he plays it correctly, there's no taking him down.
Let's see where Orange is going with this. 2 Mac-10s.
Spoiler sees a hit, takes it clean off. But he does get taken down to 16 HP though, so.
Yeah, but still, it's a man advantage.
And this auto sniper here on ramp, solo holding it. Oh, Truck Stealer might just meet him again.
Is he
We're not
aware of it?
I'm not gonna opt to go deeper though. There we go. Now he's found it. Trade's coming up for Mr. DJ though, and oh, they're running out of heaven. Kill found in heaven. Second one found as well,
Ooh.
but no
And
chance
then
in
it's
hell
over.
just like that. It is now map points 15 to 5 again. Oh, sorry, 15 to 6 actually. My bad. I'm very blind. 15 to 6. Has Orange not much money. I think that's the Negev or the M2. I can't even tell which one of the two guns it is. On Cola, the trolling master. Playing what is it actually? It is
That's a Negev.
it is a Negev. Okay, fair enough.
And they didn't have the money for an M249 throw.
Yeah, they're gonna go down secret. They're gonna get down.
They should be hurt now. Oh, he gets tagged a lot. Oh, Derpy Bear spots the CT in garage.
Yeah, we're not quite able to get the kill just yet. He's gonna stay. It's a clever position.
Oh,
Yep,
gets
read
it.
that really well. And now it's down to a 3-on-3 here.
I'm down in the middle of sight though.
Negev being a little
And
bit
they're getting the
impressive.
gas ramp.
Attitude even though getting 1-2.
Yeah, and just
This
like that
Derpy
should
Bear
be it.
now. I think that's the
That-
end here of Orange Wig. Oh, it's flashed off, stays alive for now, but they spotted him. Gets one, but that's
Yes.
all. 16 to 6 for TSEA Link, finally winning their first series of this play. It might even be their first series ever actually that they've won. I don't remember how they did last, but they might have actually beaten Orange last time around as well.
And in convincing manner as well.
Yeah, it was
That
definitely
should be good.
solid, especially on Nuke. I'm quite impressed with how dominantly they did perform.
Nuke's normally not a map that most people have in a map pool.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
you don't have it in map pool, it's a really hard map to play.
yeah, I mean, I definitely knew that Orange was. I mean, I'm assuming Orange went into Nuke very comfortably, but getting surprised and actually, outclassed both maps, I'd say.
Yes.
Very tough performance.
I didn't see map 1, of course, but if
Oh,
it
that
was
was very
anything
similar.
like
Yeah,
if it's anything like map 2,
it was similar, but I think actually closer. There was a lot of clutches that just went the wrong way.
yeah, these rounds, especially at the last couple of rounds, were mostly just blowouts, and it's not really competitive anymore at that point. Which is sad to see for Orange. Like they started the week last week so good with a tie against Vanguard, and then you have high hopes for them. We as HyperS as well were like, oh, this is gonna be close for us. It's Orange probably gonna pick up a lot of points against TCA Link and Erasmus.
Yeah, like I
If
mean,
we're-
I only think I
Yeah.
was expecting a 2-0 win here from
exactly.
Orange, but quite the opposite.
Yeah, knowing what it is, it's a rough week for Orange.
Yeah, it really is,
So-
and
Well,
I mean that eliminates them from having a chance at playoffs. That means the playoffs are going to be either HyperS or Erasmus Esports, depending on
yes.
how they play in the upcoming days. But definitely tough to see for today what happened. But let's see if we can get some people in here.
Exactly.
Let's see who is willing to join from either side.
Most people always run away for interviews. I don't get it. I
Repeat
always
that?
find it fun. I find it fun to
Yeah,
get
I mean we'll
interviewed.
see. I mean I can understand if Orange is a tad upset, but let's
Yeah,
see
of
whether
course,
they're
of
still
course.
willing to give it a shot. We've got good old Martijn, the big troll, the one who makes the mistakes, but let's get him in here.
Join them. Hello.
Hallo Martijn, goedemiddag. Hello there. How was that game for you guys? Finally getting your first win this split out of the last match.
Yeah, it was comfortable. I mean, we were expecting a train ban, which didn't happen. So we were very happy we could play that map, and we also really wanted to play Nuke because we've been practicing that. So felt really comfortable.
Yeah, fair. I
Uh,
mean, on train, I think that the scoreline was a little bit more dominant than the actual match was. I think a lot of clutches and situations where Orange just threw away an easy advantage. How did you guys experience
yeah,
that?
I mean, I think we felt really comfortable. Obviously, we were excited with the clutches, um, but they also weren't like that high impact because we knew we were ahead most of the game. So even like a clutch was like, ah, cool, okay, let's keep going. And yeah, I think we just we played well and we played dominant and we played comfortable. And I think especially Ruben and Shrivi were just hitting taps, especially on Nuke. I think I was playing around where I was like, all right, Shrivi, just play default, get some kills, and he just runs in, taps two people in the head, gets negeved. We all get negeved,
Yeah, that
runs
was a
over.
bit of a fuck up. You guys just peeking him one by one for some reason. Not really
Yeah,
the best way of dealing with that.
Yeah, and
yeah,
heal
no,
in the
that
Gav Ace even.
the Negev ace. I mean the yeah, that was, we were all like, okay, that just happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it was basically just you're giving him free kills. I mean, you just didn't lose a round. That was close enough.
yeah. I mean, I still prefer Ruben's ace, of course, with taking 0 damage and killing 5 people, which I think is
Nega was better, obviously.
fair, fair.
But yeah, it was definitely interesting to see in that sense.
Yeah, but I think yeah, we just played 2 maps we were really comfortable on, and I think that that showed,
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
makes me excited for the next split. Hopefully, we can get the other maps up to speed as well, and then you know do a little better.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was definitely a fun series to watch. A little bit one-sided on one of the maps, but that both
Yeah,
maps. But it was close enough
yeah.
on train. But yeah, I mean, that's the end of the split for you guys. I mean, picking up a win in the last week is quite nice, but I think not what you were hoping from the start.
No, I think there were quite a few matches where we knew we could do better if we were all playing well, especially me. But I told you that in those matches as well. Just there were some games where I dropped maybe 5 kills, and that's just not what you need to win a game.
Yeah, no, fair enough. It's tough sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think Shrivi and Ruben are doing well, and the other boys are also doing well. I think I'm still bottom fragging, so that always makes me happy.
Tradition, right?
Yeah, if I don't
Always
have
be on
to.
bottom fragger.
Yeah, no, yeah, I used to have to like carry, and now I don't have to carry anymore, and that makes me very happy.
But thank you very much, Jens, for talking to us. We will
Yeah,
not be seeing you in playoffs, so it'll be the last time
yeah,
with the
yeah.
interview
Maybe
for
I'll
now.
drop into to cast, but
But
yeah,
yeah, and
unfortunately
then
no play.
One last question to
until
be
next split, at least for
one
me.
last
Yeah,
one last question to be fun. Who do you
yeah.
think has the best chances for playoffs?
Ooh, I mean, now that Red is dead, uh,
Exactly.
yeah. Um, I mean, I think we did the worst against High Press. No,
Yes.
actually, no, that's not true. Twente, I really, I think Twente versus Zephyr could be a thing. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so a
think.
Sever ETT final.
Yeah, because I've been playing with the Zephyr boys, and especially Dan. I know he's been putting in a lot of effort into getting like the strats going and getting the game a little further than just the defaults, and I think that's been working quite well for him. So I think Zephyr is the one to watch, and I think technically Twente has the stronger players. So I think that could be a really interesting like player versus team play kind of thing.
Individual skill versus team play.
Yeah, exactly. I think that could be a really fun game to watch.
Well, we're
That's
gonna have to see then, right?
Yeah, I don't know how they did their other match against each other.
I think it was a tie.
yeah, it was a tie.
It was a
I
5
mean,
to 16 and 16 to 11. So quite a good tie, quite a good game.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
So
hopefully
that's
we'll get that in playoffs again as well.
yeah. Who also beat yeah, Vanguard one
Yeah,
against
yeah, in playoffs for sure. I think at this point, yeah, ETT, Vanguard, and Zephyr all definitely in playoffs, and the final spot is between HyperS and Erasmus Esports.
Yeah. I think out of those like three that are definitely in, I think Twente versus Zephyr is going to be the one to watch. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, we're gonna have to see, but thank you anyways. Have a good one,
Yeah.
and
You. Bye
until
bye.
next split, goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Let's get Mr. Twan in here. And hello there, Twan.
Oh, hello.
Why did you not carry harder, man? Come on.
I mean, I was just baiting. I'm never playing well.
Were you baiting that hard?
No, I was hitting shots. That was it. Like,
You know, I mean, the first map on Train dropping 26 kills, being the top frag on the map, but still losing 16-5.
yeah, if you drop kills but can't clutch, then what's the point?
Yeah, no, I mean, I felt like with Train, a lot of this, I think the main issue with Train was all the clutches were going their way. And there was no real commitment. I feel like people were trailing behind a little bit. What did you feel like went wrong?
I mean, commitment is definitely like one of the things that went wrong. Like, as a team, like we're very snowbally. Like, if things go our way, like things go our way. But like, if like things go like wrong for like long enough, then we just can't find our way back into it. Like a lot of the times.
Yeah, fair. Just
Uh,
a mental thing, basically. Either you win the start and you win the game, or you lose in the
Yeah.
start and you lose everything.
Like a lot, like late in the game in train, like a lot, like we didn't really have a plan, like at all. Like, we were just waiting for calls, like 90% of the time. Like at the very end on T side, we just like started rushing stuff because we're like nothing was working when we're playing slow. So
Yeah,
might as well try to get some rounds on T.
For sure, that's you have to change your strategy, and that's the thing with Train. You have to know how to approach your T side. You need to have some set piece or some set plan, and if you don't have that, then it's very tough to find your way in as terrorists.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what were you expecting from them on Train? Were you expecting more, or like, was this what you were expecting, or were you expecting them to be weaker on Train?
I was expecting like a decent game. Like they picked it obviously, so like they're willing to play it. So I was expecting like a good match there, but like our train game was very sloppy. I think that's like the best word to encapsulate it. Like
Yeah,
both on T and CT.
yeah. I mean, like one of the main things I realized was just very sloppy T side rounds. People getting caught out of position a lot. Just all around. I think sloppy is the best way of putting it. And with Nuke, I mean, you were so strong on it last week. What happened this week? What went wrong here?
We started CT, right?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, we started CT. Yeah, that's not it then for sure. But yeah, I have no clue. Like, we were dropping outside and like basically like let them cross for free. Like they like 90% of the time they had a gap in the smoke and we just did not abuse that at all.
You
Like,
have
and
to
top
be
of-
on the same page a lot of the time.
Yeah, like letting them cross not bad. Like, but if the call doesn't come out there that they've crossed and one guy is playing like lower, and he gets caught off by that, then like you basically like lose lower and a player for free, and that's like putting you already in a difficult situation.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely tough then. Um, I mean, any closing remarks with today's series, or is it just something you want to put behind you and say it never happened?
I mean, we have a 0-4 record against TSEA, or even worse. I think it's 0-6.
Ooh, yikes! That's like almost us against Blue Shell, but that's definitely not what you want to have.
So we couldn't like really go into here expecting a win. That's for sure.
I mean, it may be right, but I mean, if you look at how you performed last week, then you could have maybe had some opportunists, some positive outlook.
I think it might have actually made us play worse because we had a bit of an ego, like winning in Australia.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's unfortunate to see, but you win some, you lose some. But yeah, I mean, you guys have won.
You lose some, you lose some.
You
In our
guys have,
case,
I mean, you've won a few maps here and there. Next week up against Zephyr, who I think you guys have tied them more than you've actually lost against them. Funnily enough.
yeah. Zephyr will be interesting because I don't know if they're gonna ban Nuke now.
Sorry.
'Cause they were planning on banning it, but now we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's they were maybe expecting a lot more after the Vanguard upset, and now it's a bit tricky for them for sure. I can imagine, but I think you're gonna have to see what their plan is, and you're gonna have to just do the best you can. I mean, it doesn't matter much next week. There's a very impossibly slim chance that you'll make playoff, but it's not likely. So
I mean, like, the fucking stars have to align for us to make playoffs here. Like, is
yeah,
it
I
even
mean,
possible?
it is. I'm actually checking it right now. Because you'd have to win 2-0 against Zephyr, right? And I'm just checking the round differences for the for your quote unquote competitors. So give me a few seconds and I'll actually have a look whether how possible it is and what kind of magic you need to do to make it work.
You probably need to 2-0 Wyvern. That's
Yeah,
probably a
that's
must.
the very
That
first
has to happen,
requirement.
like, for sure, but...
Yes, that happens for
Like-
sure. Let me see, +5, +4, -7, +15, +8, -10, -22. So they have a... I don't actually know what your round difference is. That's what it's currently relying on, not on how good or how bad your round difference is.
I think it was decent until we like played the last 2 games.
Fair enough. Let's see. So it's 4 +4 -9. Played against TSEA today, which is not the best. -11, -10. Okay, so that was -10, -7. That game didn't happen. +10, -8. A little bit sidetracked, but hey, it's fine. -7, -9. Yeah, so you need to somehow. I mean, assuming that so Erasmus and Hyper S have a -33 and -22 round difference each, but they still have tough opponents next week. And you have a -57 round difference. So if you win both maps a bit convincing fashion, they throw a few rounds, you might be able to get lucky. But it's not looking like it.
We'll talk to the boys at Wyvern. We'll work something out for sure.
Some match fixing can always do the trick, right?
Yeah, some skins will be involved for sure.
Yeah, exactly. That seems about reasonable. Just not player skins because those are disgusting. Oh well, but yeah, it's unfortunate to see. But yeah, I mean, maybe with some magic you'll be able to pull something off against Zephyr next week. But best to probably just go into the match, have some fun, and see what will happen.
Yeah, I think that's best.
Yeah, but thanks for the game today. It was a little bit one-sided, but still fun to watch. And yeah, good luck next week in Zephyr then.
All right, thank you, man.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Have the same. And with that, we will also be wrapping up the stream for tonight. When we'll be back, I don't know. I haven't looked at the schedule. I'm too busy, but we'll be back sometime soon with another good match.
Probably tomorrow.
Maybe.
HyperS versus ET.
That is definitely something I have to cast for sure then. And yeah, in 3 weeks, the weekend of the 5th and the 6th, most likely there will be the playoffs. So make sure to stay tuned for those. But for now, have a good evening and bye-bye.
Bye bye.